So Games Workshop released some Imperial discount bundles, and in the UK they're already gone. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics for a quick discussion of the Imperial supply drop. I found this really quite an interesting idea on Games Workshop's part. I am always interested to see when they do stock things at a discount, and as seems to be the norm when Games Workshop reduces big deals like this, they went very quickly. So this comes from a Warhammer community article that I'll post down in the description below. Basically on Wednesday they just made a surprise announcement saying there was a little bundle called the Imperial supply drop available, and it seems to be a bit of a trial run of a loot box type mechanic for Warhammer 40k. It wasn't going to be available everywhere. They said that the USA and Canada wouldn't have them, unfortunately, but if Games Workshop does decide to do this again, then maybe they'll get some in the future. The slightly unusual deal that you give Games Workshop is that you pay £75 to them, and they will send you £150 worth of RRP Warhammer 40k miniatures, presumably Imperial themed, hence the name Imperial Supply Drop. There was one also available for Warhammer Underworlds as well, also gone. That one was £65, so very slightly cheaper. So basically you were sort of gambling a bit as to what you might actually get in the box, as to whether or not it might be something that was useful for your army. This kind of discount is pretty unheard of in Games Workshop though. Aside from things like their Christmas Battle Force box sets or their starter sets, they don't tend to be in favour of discounting certain miniatures, even up to when they go last chance to buy. Their description is that each supply drop will be a hand-picked selection of products fitting a certain theme, packaged together at 50% off their RRP, and suggesting that it could be a way to start a new army, getting some cool miniatures to paint as painting projects, or potentially just increasing the size of your bits box. I'm not sure that's all the most sensible selling technique. The random nature is certainly a negative, but getting 50% off is pretty good. Interestingly enough, they did say that there might be different contents in different regions of the world, though within any one region all the contents would be the same. So if you did buy 3 of them, then you would get 3 of the exact same contents. Kind of a shame in a way, but I guess if they gave everyone different things, then everyone would be comparing theirs to other people's, and some people would come out perceivedly a lot better than others. To me it certainly sounds like Games Workshop wanted to get rid of a whole load of their stock of one sort or another. Maybe things that have been sitting on their warehouse shelves for quite a long time, not selling at its original price, but with a fun giveaway option like this it might make them some money. It could also be that they're repackaging a lot of things to go in with 9th edition, and perhaps wanting to get rid of a whole load of things that are packaged with out-of-date datasheets. I'm going to be really interested to see what the contents of these supply drops happen to be when people actually start to receive them. For me myself, I was tempted to have a look at them, though frankly at the moment I do have more Warhammer kits than I'm likely to build and paint this year, so I resisted the temptation, although I do suspect that some people who get these will be very happy with what they get. I would be a little bit cautious in the way that it doesn't seem that it's necessarily just miniatures for an army in this. They might be selling fortifications or accessories under the same theme, as some of Games Workshop's accessories tend to be fairly bad value. Another thing that influenced me against buying any was the fact that you can get 20% off retail anyway from stores like Element Games in the UK who sell 40k stuff at a discount, which by the way I do have an affiliate link in the description below if you would like to help support the channel. I think unless you're absolutely desperate for more models to paint, and you don't really mind too much what you're getting, then it could be a very decent deal. I think I prefer to actually know the thing that I am getting, and maybe have a little bit less of a discount on it though. In any case, the very quick sellout does show that people were certainly interested in this, and that a lot of people were willing to gamble that this big discount will be worth the money, even if it might not necessarily be kits that they want. I think it really does show that Warhammer does hold its value, partly because of Games Workshop charging so much for it in the first place, and also the rarity of them ever doing discounts like this. I'm sure plenty of people, as they said, might be able to swap miniatures with other people if they receive something that they're not particularly interested in, or of course resell it on somewhere like eBay. I do kind of wonder if anyone might have been deliberately trying to buy this to scalp it. It's a bit of a funny one. I suspect that they'd be odds on to do quite well out of it, but of course you don't know what you're getting, and it might be something that's really low in demand. So let me know your thoughts on the deal down in the comments below, and whether you'd be willing to take the risk if Games Workshop did repeat this at a later date. If you've enjoyed the video, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. There is regular 40k content coming out pretty much every day. And if you have been enjoying my videos, I'd just like to mention again that I do have that Element Gamers link down in the video description. Basically, if you click the link and then make an order of some Warhammer, a small amount of the money goes to help support the channel, and it doesn't cost you any more when you buy. It can just be a way to help support if you were thinking about buying something anyway and you live in the UK. I do also have an Amazon affiliate link for people in the USA and Canada. Again, they tend to stock most of Games Workshop's products, as well as everything else there, so if you bought anything after clicking the link, then a small amount goes to help support the channel. Can just be a way to say thank you if you are finding some of the vids entertaining. In any case, a massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.